Hello and welcome back to our challenge run of Lands of Lore. Alright, so in this video what we're going to do is do the entirety of Upper and Lower Opinwood. And then once we finish those, that'll be an endpoint. We'll do the swamp and then the mines. First thing we're going to do though is, frankly, what I guess I would call some grinding. Because I really want our magic levels to come up. I did do a little bit of reorganizing of our inventory, and then I replaced Bakata's mace bouncer with the long sword. It actually is a little better for him right now. If it was Puma, we might be doing that, but it is not. Puma's a little bit stronger. Alright. Actually don't really want to do any physical combat at all if I can avoid it. So let's see what they'll allow me to do. Excellent. Yeah, I'm just going to try and take out all of these guys, and by doing this pretty rapidly, yeah, Kieran's magic level should go up, maybe even with this attack. Not quite. Because I just really want that next level before we actually have to deal with the Pentrogs or whatever they're called, the little mini minotaurs. There we go. And using freeze here, particularly against such a large group each time, should, there we go. Alright, that's what we wanted. So, almost universally, when I do this area, I always go off towards the swamps first, so I can sell everything and a lot more magic. I forgot to actually check. So he used to have 8, now he has 29. So a massive change, which is why I really wanted that there. But yeah, normally I would go right to the swamp, but since we're doing things a little differently,
it's been picked clean.
We are not going to do that, and instead we're going to go off in this direction and make an actual quick pit stop at the mines. Not legitimately going to go in there, but I'm going to grab some, or rather drop some things off and rest up before we go to that side of the map. And basically what we're doing is we're going to clear up some inventory space. Oop, I got to go through one more secret wall. Here? Beautiful. Alright, less beautiful. Yeah, these guys, yeah, the one real big negative of coming over here first before going to the swamp is we're going to have a lot less nice of gear than we would have otherwise.
This path leads to the Ervish mines.
I'll wager you're right. And that will make dealing with these guys certainly significantly more difficult, but I believe we will make do. Alright, so...
this pot must gather moisture from above.
So we're going to leave these oil flasks here. We won't need them until we get to the mine. And then... we won't need many of these for now, so we'll leave these guys here. Just open up a little space for while we're going through. And anything else, we can leave these on the other side. I think that'll do for now. Take this down here, and we'll just use that on some random enemy, that's fine. Alright, now, let's actually...
This leads back to the forest.
Explore Upper and Lower Opinwood. Let's finish with this guy. Freeze is not the best spell to use. Maybe I'll just... Actually, you know what I'll do? Is we're going to hunt down a new spell, which will put us in some danger by making us go up against all the Pentrogs over here, but I think we should be okay. Where are my rocks? There we go. Need to restock on rocks. I'm low. Maybe maybe we'll just go with heal here. We'll use this because we don't really, it's not going to do much to anything anymore. So the swarms, once you get past the very early part of the game, are not exceptionally valuable anymore. But they certainly saved our butt against the that early boss. So I will be much indebted to them for that. And now we need to run away. Run away! There we go. Hello, friend. Did you miss me? Alright, let's carry on. We already searched that stump. And this one.
Empty.
Hello. Suppose we could do some spark, why not? It does do a good amount against them. When they're not on ferocious mode, that would be enough to kill them. And now I believe what we're looking for is... I do like to collect that, but we won't actually be using it as part of our challenge, so it'll just be ornamentation.
No one tends these woods. This stump has been picked clean.
It's not a safe place to rest, but we'll give it a shot. So we're mostly in kind of the northeastern portion of these woods right now. And I'm searching for... Oh, this was a bad move. Let's get out of here. Alright. That was way too tight of a spot. But now, we can see what we can do. Do a little bit of damage to all of them. This is a questionable choice since we're going to be losing a lot of our healing magic, but we do have an escape route, so we'll give it a shot. Should have just gone with Spark. What I really want is the new spell that we're going to get. Yeah, that was always going to happen. Hopefully that's enough. That next level of spell, which admittedly we won't be able to use a huge amount right now. I should look. Mikado should be, yeah, he's close to getting this next level too. What's he at right now? Only 18 points. But when he gets his upgrade, it'll be a big boost. Ooh. I don't know if that's far enough. Let's get a little more distance. And hope nothing's down that way. Oh, we lost that hope. Alright. Let's get to the salves we do have. That is why we have those. One unfortunate part about this is that this has been a less systematic way of searching through here than I like, particularly when we don't have our map to guide us. I don't know where my rock is. There it is. That's better. I feel well protected now that I am rocked again. I don't know if that word works in that context. I'm okay with it. Wow. Yeah, the Pentrogs, can be dealt with pretty well, but they do pack a punch. There's no question about that, particularly with that, quick headbutt and just the ability to take you out pretty much immediately. Always have to be on guard with them. Now I'm in a corner. Luckily, he did not follow me. Oh, come on. not gonna follow. Nice.
Asked, I don't have enough magic.
Well, get it. There we go. Alright, should be able to blast him to oblivion. Now I'm missing 2 rocks. Ugh. Life is rough, you know? Alright, there's that. Should rest or not. Should. Oh, this is not a good idea. I am putting myself in a bad spot. Let's use this. And that. And we'll just keep doing that, because ginseng has no other real use to us anymore. That's risky. Oh, we shouldn't have. There's no way he's not coming back, so let's just wait a second. Or maybe he isn't. Ah, whatever, we'll try it. We are just barely scraping by. But just barely counts. Sort of. Oh, that was... Oh, very unfortunate. Alright. Well, let's reset and try again. Hang on. Alright, so we have death 1 of our video here. Fortunately, now we have to reset. But I think maybe we'll just try things in a little different of a way. A little more controlled than what we were doing just a moment ago. We will unfortunately have to re-level Kieran here, but it doesn't take long. And maybe we'll put a little more emphasis on making sure Bakata gets his level as well before making any further travels. That's really the biggest thing holding us back there, is not having enough healing, not to mention offensive magic, but I would settle for healing magic. Alright, so there's Kieran. Now we can kind of flip their roles, and Kieran can be the one who does the initial damage, and that way Bakata can get the extra experience with the kill. If these guys will leave us alone for a minute. Let Kieran rest up. Alright. We'll leave that for later. No one down here. Grab this.
This stump has been
rock.
clean.
Leave it here. We're gonna face one Pentrog. Well, actually, maybe a couple up here, but should be able to handle them okay. As long as we're staying on top of ourselves. There we go.
Empty.
Alright, let's take this guy. We're gonna throw him up in the direction of the swamp. Come back for it later. Alright. Alright, and this should put us
Empty.
right at the swamp. So similar to last time, we're going to make a little
Is this the entrance to the swamp?
drop off of some gear that we don't want while we're going through here. Cutter we can hold on to, I guess, just in case we want Kieran to wield an actual weapon, though I don't think we will. All of this will be sold. That was rude, sir. Just attack a man from behind? You know what? Oh, come on. Alright, number 2. Hang on. Alright, we are going to do the same thing. This time we're just not going to die. In a very unceremonious way. Oop. This was a bit of a mistake. That'll be fine though. Leave us be. We have work to do here. Alright. And here we go again. Just in case you're wondering why I will kind of repeatedly do those searches, it will change kind of at random, and it doesn't seem to be from, you know, the start of the game or anything. It seems to be a random roll that happens, I think, the first time you click it. So sometimes, you know, you'll search something, there won't be anything there, you'll die, search it again later, and suddenly there's something there. So if you perish, it is worth rechecking. Forgot he hasn't leveled up yet. Looks like the little bit of health that he gets from that increased mana level also is enough to help him survive the blows from the Pentrogs. Here we go, let's use that. Yeah, that was not going to do anything.
I don't have enough magic.
I'm aware. Let's see if we can fix that. Right. This time, I'm going to get caught from behind. Let's go hunting for this guy.
Is this the entrance?
No mistakes this time. Wake him up. And now, well, I guess while we're in here, we can do what I was doing before and drop all this stuff off. We won't be needing it until we come back to sell it in here. There we go. Alright, you go there. And this way, hopefully as we're collecting things, in the, in Opinwood, there won't be any issues, and we won't have any, limitations in our carrying capacity. Alright, so up here we'll get a chest. Gutter, which I don't think I want. Pretty sure that this bracer should help. Yeah, I think that cutter is better than gutter from what I remember, if for no other reason than the added protection it provides. Either way, we're not going to be using it right now. Hello, sir. Alright, there's Kieran's level. And once we rest up, we'll make sure Bakata's goes up as well. That's pretty much, we're done with this side of the map. Everything else is on the other side. Other than this one chest and the entrance to the swamp. Oh, Puma, hey. Yeah, I guess we will still stick with this long sword, so we're gonna want to hold on to Puma for later, but we won't be using it just now. Let's wait, see if we can get one more of those guys. Well, I guess the 2 is fine. No, I think we're hitting that 3rd one anyway. Oh, maybe not. Oh, you would run away. Well, let's just get the rest of them in here. Alright. Oop. That's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Don't know if they'll let us rest. No, I didn't think so. But, worth a shot. Once we heal up here, we'll go back out, fight them, and hopefully nudge him over that little cliff he needs to get to in order to finish leveling up his magic. Alright, let's do this. And this. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. He went from 18 up to 39. Which is a very significant improvement for us. We don't really need to come back this way, but what's our next level that we're looking for? I guess Bakata's Rogue, which isn't really something we focus on, but let's just move forward now, because we are ultimately just in a much better way. I think that guy literally just appeared while we were watching him. That was pretty cool. Alright. Now we still want to put a good bit of focus.
I've been poisoned.
Wasn't anticipating that happening. We still want to put a good bit of focus on improving our magic because we definitely want more mana than we have now. It is still a very important resource for us to continue to cultivate, but just without there being an immediate, rapid evolution, we don't have to grind in that way anymore. Stick with heal for now. The way that these guys were messing me up before, I think that's going to be the better part of Valor. Okay. We'll just otherwise focus on building up our combat skills. Alright, let's see. We'll go this way this time because we don't really need to stop by the mines like we did before. If we had the next spell we were going to get, I might use it now, but Spark only hitting one of them isn't really worth the cost, and Freeze just doesn't do enough to them. I don't know if they actually resist cold or if it's just not something they're weak to, but either way. And keep up our standard guerrilla tactics. I think that guy will go. Oh, I didn't think he was going to hit me that hard, though. Let's come back here a bit. Alright, and move up so that they don't fully corner us. Well, they could have just... Wow, alright. Maybe I should put Cutter on him just for the added protection. Oh. There we go. It's the easiest way to draw him out. Not the safest way, but got the job done. You can see just how much of a help it is to have all that healing and be able to, you know, have 3 or 4 different instances, if not more, of healing rather than maybe 1. Alright. Our smooth rock. I remember where we got that. Let's keep going this way. Alright. Hello, friend. Wanna hang out? Alright, I guess not. There we go. Alright. Now, we're gonna go this direction first.
Has been picked clean. Empty. This stump has been picked clean.
And
Empty.
have our beggar friend here, who we could ask to solve one of our riddles, but we decided that part of the challenge
Traveler a few coins.
was that we were not going to be nice to people and have to attack everyone, which makes me feel terrible, but we're going to do it.
Here now, that wasn't much of a battle.
He won't be needing this anymore.
We also rob him.
It appears as though he's dead.
Yes, he is. Alright, that's it. And now he's gone. And I hope you all feel really bad about yourselves. Anyway, alright. Yeah, there's no benefit to killing him other than, I guess we get like a coin there. There really isn't any benefit to any of the more evil choices in this game. Other than very minor increases in cash flow to the tune of, you know,
Empty.
a few coins each time, which really doesn't matter at all. But Kieran does play the role fairly well at times, which you'll hear more of. This, I think, is what we wanted to find. Alright, so we have the cane leather jerkin, which is an improvement, and the lightning scroll. Which is what we were looking for earlier.
Empty.
Alright, rest up quickly, and then I think we'll try it out against some of these guys, which is a little bit of a risk because we still have the same issues of needing to heal, but this will at least be a lot more effective than what we were doing before. Always make sure there's no one sneaking up behind me. Which way am I going? There we go. It's times like this that I'm glad that we are forced
Empty.
to collect the compass from the chest, because otherwise I would be very lost. Oops, that's just not great. Wow, we still cast heal too. There we go. So yeah, still a lot of danger in using lightning, but it will boost our magic a lot, and the time that we have to waste resting, we will make up for later by essentially decreasing the... Oh, that's right. We'll have to switch that later. Usually, I already have the Double Ring at this point. But we get that in the swamp. So, we're going to have a whole herd of these Pentrogs coming up. How that guy is still alive is beyond me. Actually, I know exactly how, but because of the difficulty mode we're on. Oh, I suppose I could have used a heal, but that's fine. Now we just have another one. Use our smooth rock.
don't have enough magic.
That's alright, Picata, you're doing well. You're keeping us alive right now. Honestly, Kieran's the one who's kind of letting us down. But it's what I expect from him. It's why he is the worst character. Despite all of his claims to being able to dodge all these blows, never quite seems to come to fruition. Alright. Wow, I did not think I was in range of an attack. Alright, let's try this again. Just trying to draw them out a little bit. Hey, that'll help too. Hit points have gone up. Let's try and get a couple of them on screen. I think we missed that guy. Oh well. Such is life. And Bakata's rogue skill, so his health has definitely taken a jump. With those two, I guess we'll do that. Nice. Worried that more were going to come around the corner, but we have a brief respite. We will have to come back here later after the swamp, which is okay. Back up before we get caught in there. That might have been the last one in this little area. We'll see. Alright. Check this nest. Should be a secret wall there. And okay, now we can go over and see our friend in the wagon, Droak, however you pronounce it.
A good day, sir. Have you seen a woman by the name of Dawn?
Or was I to know, would I be telling the likes of ya?
We're from Gladstone and have an urgent need to speak with Dawn.
With the treachery of Scotia, I'd not trust me own mother without proof 'twas really her.
Yep, so without the Ruby of Truth, you won't let us see Dawn.
Now and stop ya bothering me.
But that's alright, we will return far stronger in the near future. I don't remember if I searched this.
Empty.
Alright, so that is the majority of what we actually had to do. This is where we found that chest. There shouldn't be anything else over here. Okay. So we have done the majority of Lower Opinwood. This is where our beggar is. Heal him up a little bit, which apparently was well timed because he almost got killed immediately afterwards. Hopefully, alright, there we go. So yeah, now we just have to kind of re-look through the portion of Opinwood that we went to first when we were first killed in unceremonious fashion. Should be up here.
This stump has been picked clean.
Have to refine the green skull, not that we're going to be using it for anything. Not getting very lucky. I'm not finding much cool stuff. This should be the skull. That one I think is always there. A lot of it is random, but that should... Oh, that's not what I wanted you to do at all. That should be pretty consistent. Wait for them to come out. And now let's run away. Run away! There we go. Should be good. Oh, or not. Let's do that. And that. And that. Alright, let's maybe just go with salves. Oof. I really prefer not to die right here. Don't want to have to do all that over again. That would be rather disappointing. Not really doing much of anything with Bakata's mage. Let's leave that gap for now. We'll fix it all later. We're finished over here. Alright, let's go back into the fray. Is that up here? Yes, it was. There's my stone. Alright. I'll have a crossbow battle with you. I don't mind. Keep throwing rocks. There we go. This is the... Oop. Did not know you were there. Get your health up a little bit. Flare, which we don't really want. It's not going to do us much good, but we will hold on to it and sell it later. Heal Kieran here and rest up. So we are almost done down here in Lower Opinwood. It's the last kind of legitimate object we had to find. This should be a dead end. And this should bring us to that long path down, ooh, nice, to the mines. Alright, Polaris. Not that we're going to use it, but... Oh, I should have waited for that second guy. Well, whatever. What's up, buddy? Wanna hang out? Could keep running, I guess. It's not really working too well for you, but I don't mind it. Alright. I think we have to go up a brief pathway there just to make sure that we didn't miss anything, but that should be it. Yeah, just gotta search here. And that's our secret path, which we've already been on that side of things. So, that completes Lower Opinwood. I'll wager you're correct. I'm going to leave this here as a guardian. Take this swarm, and I suppose we can drop off our oil flasks as before. We don't really need to so much, but... Alright, now, hopefully, as a one-time event, yeah, let's use this swarm against the swarms. That'll be fun. Let's head into Opinwood, Upper Opinwood. So this should be just a relatively brief section cut off from the rest of this. Oh, good. Glad to fight just one of these guys at first. They have a lot of health, and... are going to be very difficult to fight. Oh, nice hit by Bakata. That was helpful. Very difficult to beat with some of our junkier gear. I think this is actually an empty chest. Yeah. You get a key as a random drop from, well, I guess probably not random, but as a drop from one of the undead enemies that I think can open that. And there's another key that we'll get later that opens a different chest, but regardless, this chest is always empty, to my knowledge. If anyone knows differently, please feel free to tell me, but fairly certain that's accurate. Oof. All kinds of fun stuff. Alright, let's continue on to the rest of this area. We can probably do some lightning against them, why not? Although, in reality, we are shortly going to be getting a spell that I think will be much better suited to taking care of them. Luckily, these guys I don't worry too much about. Even when, you know, you have a huge swarm, it's still relatively easy to handle them. Unless you're Kieran and take way more damage than is reasonable. Alright. Ultimately, we're probably just too close to the hive around the corner to really rest well here, but I was hoping we could get a little bit in. Clearly, I was a little overzealous. Take this. Unfortunately, we can't get any honey right now because we don't have a flask. Alright, that loop's completed. Let's go here, and then let's go up first. Pick up this stick that we're never going to have a use for. And we're going to collect my favorite weapon, which we will not be allowed to use. Unfortunately. Although now, I feel I've gotten lost. I don't think I realized you got a third one of these. That's not good. That's very bad. Very, very bad. That is a lot of these guys. We should get our healing supplies out and probably should give you this. Luckily, they don't hit exceptionally hard the way the Pentrogs do, but they are kind of damage sponges to a large degree. And I'm certainly not going to use our magic against them when I think that we're going to need a lot of healing. Oops. Misclicked there. There we go. Luckily, we're in a spot where this is going better than I thought it might. But you never know how long these guys are going to last for. There we go. At least Bakata is well trained in his fighting abilities, keeping us alive. You can have that back now. Doesn't seem like a phenomenal place to rest, but let's try it. I've, however, now gotten totally lost. Well, not 100%. I know that we're somewhere in the generally northern section of Opinwood, which is a start. Puts us in the area of two things that we want to be finding. This, actually, I think, is what we wanted. There we go. So, Valkyrie, my dear, dear friend, much better male.
23 crowns.
Empty.
Alright. So, should be set up in the
Empty.
top right. Right, yeah, that's where we found our stick. Come along this way. Up there is the chest. Alright, so let's head over this way. This is where we were hiding. And this is going to be...
You fellows have become bothersome. Don't press your luck. You don't want to make me angry. I have business in the tower now, and I do not wish to be disturbed.
Wouldn't like her when she's angry.
I wish you would just stay and fight.
I don't. I think she would destroy us. Alright, we're going to leave that there for now. And that's probably about it. We'll leave Valkyrie here, because won't sell that until we get to Yvel. But the rest of it we'll be able to offload in the swamps. Alright, so most of what we need to do here is done. Now we just mostly need to clear these guys out, and in a little bit we will want to we have a couple of chests to open. Alright, that guy's taken care of. Let's see if we can refill our mana again. I don't know if Bakata's making much progress. Not really. Kieran at least is. And I think once we get
Empty.
our next level of spell, Bakata will again be able to
Empty.
make some legitimate progress, but until then, I think he's going to be a little bit stymied. Ooh, a rock. Greatest of all finds.
Empty.
This should just loop us back around to here. I don't think I searched this nest. And this will bring us back towards the barrier. Ooh, I didn't search here either.
Empty.
So, let's go. Ooh, hello, friend. Want to hang out? Yeah, sometimes when you're behind them, their pathfinding is just very flawed. I really should just stop using his lightning, because it's not doing anything for him. Kieran, it's helping. And I think, I don't actually know this for certain, but I think it is because, particularly, as you go up in magic, you continue to gain experience, I think, from actually getting a kill. But I think that when you're on a higher level of magic, you stop gaining experience just for utilizing and causing damage with a spell. And it's probably tied into your level. So, you know, at level 4, using a level 4 or lower spell, meaning like 1, 2, 3, 4, doesn't do as much for you anymore. I don't know that to be true, but it has been my, at least, anecdotal experience. But, I don't know. It seems to be at least true for Kieran thus far. Let's see if when we get Fireball, Bakata starts moving more regularly or not. Alright, let's get down here. This should just loop into here. Good, alright, so here's one of the 2 chests that we want. We're going to have a swarm forming behind us. Jade necklace for now, I will give to Bakata.
26, 27.
And later, that'll obviously go to Kieran. Use this. And then just heal with Bakata. Yeah, later that'll go to Kieran, but for the time being, we'll keep his level a little lower. I don't know if there's any truth to this, but I've always worried that having the Jade Necklace on increases your level and therefore slows your rate of progression. That is probably nonsense, but I don't know. It's just something I've always worried about. So for right now, while we don't really need much extra rogue skill, and while we're close to getting a new level, or at least relatively close, figure, let's just leave it on Bakata. Ebony Staff,
Ground.
another green skull, and an emerald blade.
Empty.
Which we actually want in this playthrough. Usually I don't need them at all, but today we do. Another stick, which essentially is garbage for us. I'd rather use Fireball against them, but I don't have it yet, so... you know what? Let's see if that's enough to kill some. I don't know if that did anything or not. You can permanently destroy the hives if you hit them with a fireball, or at least semi-permanently. Maybe they grow back eventually, because if you destroyed all of them and hadn't gotten your... Oh, wow, that was not a unexpected. If you destroy them all and haven't gotten the ingredient you need for the elixir, that would kind of put you in a permanently stuck spot, so hopefully they thought of that, but you can at least temporarily knock them out with Fireball. Perfect timing. Just trying to get to the swarm, guys, you know? Being rather rude. Be very easy to fill up later. That should pretty much be the last thing that we need to get here. Now there is a whole pathway somewhat more southern through the woods here. Shouldn't really be anything on this side. I think we're covered. Good. Yeah, there should be a pathway a little more southern that I don't think has any actual items that we want. But let's find out. Oh, it does have one of these guys. Let's sleep before we fight him, and that way Kieran can use his magic. That'll just about be the end of things. So long as nothing goes poorly, we will have conquered our next challenge with just a couple more deaths. Hey, buddy. Oh, there's a lot of buddies here. Let's back up. More buddies than I anticipated. You know what? These aren't going to be useful to us, so let's just use that. Oh, here's Kieran's next level. We'll have to see how much mana he's up to. Yeah, swarm spells just aren't useful enough to bother holding on to. I'll at least take out this bug so that we can do the tiny bit of damage to our skeletal Walking Dead friend here. There you go. Alright, so that's gone now. Use this swarm. I think there's another one here somewhere that I got. I can use... Oh, we can't use more lightning. Yeah, we've gone up to 50 mana points. There's a nice increase. I don't see another swarm. Alright, let's just concentrate on keeping ourselves alive. Oops, there we go. Alright, he's taken care of. Keep all our sticks together. And our cane leather jerkin, because it's quite nice. It's a nice backup to have. Everything from a cane leather jerkin up, I'm going to be keeping for later in case, you know, we lose armor. Particularly in the dungeons, usually I just go without, but I think that that is going to be almost impossible. So I'm just going to let them destroy all of our lesser armor and hopefully be able to survive on the more mediocre armor.
There's silver coins in here.
Nice. Just what we needed. Oh, hello, friend. Another bug. The rogue's close to coming up too, so that's nice. Yeah, why don't you do this, Pulse, and see what happens. Ooh, lightning level 3. Lots of electricity. Wow, I can't believe that guy survived that. Yeah, fire definitely works best against that. Oh, interesting. Where'd you come from? Normally when you have Valkyrie, you just kind of mow through these guys like it's nothing. There's a swarm up here. Let's just engage. And hopefully take them out relatively soon. It doesn't seem that our blows are landing as much as I'd like them to. We're doing alright, actually. There are a lot of them. Should switch to heal in case. Probably going to need it at some point. Definitely have to have quick hands to effectively manage these things. Alright, and let's see. More. Just a couple. And another swarm. Good. I was worried. I do love the swarms, but they are useless at this point. Or almost. Alright, let's get out of here, although... Obviously, had to click in there before I did. Let's continue on. Should probably rest, but... if I do, this is probably going to happen. Let's try here. At least then it won't be from something we can't see. There you go. Okay. So this should be bringing us back actually pretty close to Scotia's barrier. I think it'll be right there. Yeah. So we'll just drop back down through here to the left. That'll bring us to the mines. Oh, hey! Where'd you guys come from? Try a little upgrading lighting on you. Still doesn't quite get the job done, but it's a good start. Alright. Now, down here, around here, and back to the mines.
The mines do not look inviting.
No, they do not. Alright, you can also drop off the other skull. I like to, leave them as little, platforms here or whatever. This blade we won't need down there, so I probably could have left it at Scotia's barrier, but I'll just put it here, and then maybe we'll use this swarm as we go back through.
This leads back to the forest.
Yes, it does. Oh, almost 4. And still nothing in terms of your magic moving. Let's see if killing some orcs does it. Although, in reality, I'm not really going to spend a lot of time on it. Alright. Yeah, let's go to freeze. I'm curious. Curious if we can make any movement here. Let you use that. And do a little bit more. Let's just see how many of these guys you can take out. Alright, moved up a little nubbin. I'll take it. Not sure I'm using quite so much magic here, but I guess it doesn't really matter. We should be just fine. Oh, there's Kieran's rogue. Which should increase our hit points just a little bit more. 78.
I don't have enough magic.
I know you don't. I'm sorry. It's my fault. Clicked wrong. Alright, let's back up so they can't get us from behind just in case. I don't think there's anything back here, but... wow. A lot of you today. But, unlike before, when you at least posed a minor threat, really not much of one anymore. Even when we do let ourselves get surrounded. We'll heal up before we head back towards the swamp, especially if that Pentrog's back. They still worry me just a little bit. Alright, so with that, we will end things here, and when we come back, we will tackle the swamp and the Gorka. Hopefully, we will have a little bit more success than we have previously, but till then, see ya.